everybody. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Olivia.
Wait, let me introduce you properly, please. Welcome to Attack of the Show. We are TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I am Olivia Munn. Ken is out being a groupie and playing drums for the band Kelly in Cambria. So, joining me today is from the band Hearted for Miss Chris Hardwood.
Thank you. Don't get angry that Kevin's not here. I'm sorry. I know. We'll be back tomorrow. It is so fantastic to be here. It's Wednesday, March 5th. And as always, we're coming to you live from the G4 bunker here in sunny Los Angeles.
That's right. On today's show, there's a huge movement sweeping across the country. No more cussing. We'll take you inside this crusade and show you the inspiring rap video that accompanies this no swearing mantra. Plus, our Ninja Challenge continues. We go back to the obstacle course at Camp Pendleton to see these ninjas in training compete. And today, we send another one home.
That's right. And also in Gadget Frog, we'll review the Zoom H2 pocket recorder. This thing records 360-degree sound and is perfect for recording concerts illegally. We'll fill you in on all the details. And then in the loop, we'll go one-on-one with Will Leach, the founding editor of the Gawker Media Sports blog, Deadspin. We're going to talk to him about his new book and also on what's wrong with pro sports and how us fans can save it.
We can save it. But right now, it's time to count our delegates and run down the top 5 things on the web.
We're going around the net. Woo!
It happens
sometimes?
most of the time.
All right.
Before we get going, we have something else we need to talk about. If you guys remember from yesterday's show, Gary Gygax, the creator of Dungeons & Dragons, sadly passed away.
Boo,
Boo
Dad.
on that.
But D&D fans are not one to mope around.
No.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but and I'm not kidding, I actually play a chaotic good wizard named Blavadane. Not a joke! And in honor of Mr. Gygax, ladies, in honor of Mr. Gygax, I have cast Teleportation Circle.
Yes!
It's a very fancy 9th level spell that opens up a portal. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So where does that portal go?
You know, actually, I'm not sure. This is the first time I've ever cast Teleportation Circle, but
Okay.
I guess we're going to find out. Two
Yes.
hilarious results.
I'm sure it'll be great.
That's right.
Well, thank you for bringing that to our show.
Oh, no problem. It's at least like, you should have seen the roll I had to make to cast that spell.
Yeah?
It's like a 19. Now, that only means something to D&D nerds. Now, starting things off today, number 5, we're looking at Japanese commercial for ATA Airlines that embraces both English and lunacy.
That's right. Japanese television thrives on things that don't make sense, and apparently, so does their tourism industry.
Nami is wet, sakana is fish, oshiri wa hit. Atsui is
This is beach!
Apparently, the beach is their nipple.
This is beach! Actually, the Japanese first coined that at Pearl Harbor, but now it's their national tourism slogan. Hey, suck it! Hey, if you can't take it, don't watch!
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
But time will heal all wounds eventually.
Oh my
What?
God! It looks
What?
like something's coming out of your portal.
That sounds weird.
This is very exciting.
What's coming out of my
Very
portal?
exciting.
Obviously, that's magical underwear. You know, some magic items are also cursed or intelligent.
This is what you made.
+2 skid marks. That's a handy joke.
You created a portal to give us underwear?
Yeah.
Is it get better from here on out?
It may
Promise
not.
me?
And that we may have just peaked.
All right, now for years we've been following a developing story here at Attack of the Show. The roads are dangerous these days. Crashes, hit and runs, accidents, and there's one tragic, sad reason why. Women on wheels.
Today we follow the story of a woman who pulled up to a ticket receiver at a parking garage. Now, obviously we've all been here, stopping a little too far from the receiver to reach the ticket, but the difference between a male driver and this woman here, if that's what you want to call her, is that a man understands how to put the car in park.
Yeah, the feminist movement has just been set back 50 years because of that. But that's what we do. Sorry.
Hey, man.
We would like to hear your own female driving complaints. Send us your personal Women on Wheels story at womenreallysuckatdriving@g4tv.com.
Oh, wait, I think we might be getting our first email from the portal.
What is it?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
They lease departments in other dimensions.
Okay.
It's good.
He almost hits me every time.
Every time.
Look, apparently, this man clearly casted a spell that was way out of his league.
I tried, you know.
Yeah.
In at number 3 is a comedy act gone wrong. Now, of course, getting on stage with a guitar to sing some ironic and witty song takes balls.
You do it, my friend.
I do, and I have some. But that smashing guitar over the head of a heckler takes even more enormous balls.
Yes, that's right. And that's just what happened. Smashing a guitar over a heckler's head. A few years ago, back at Jody's Comedy Shop in Beaucier City, Louisiana.
This is really hard to watch.
Yeah, what you're about to see is so uncomfortable. Comedian Kenny Moore was on stage, ready to sing a little tune, when all hell broke loose with a heckler.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you guys don't shut the up, about 200 people are going to beat the living out of you. I ain't kidding. No, really, don't mess with me, because I will come down to the bus station and slap the out of your mouth when you're working, do I? Oh, get on up here. I'm sorry, ma'am. The guy came at me. What do you think, folks? Okay, sure.
I don't think that comedian was the honky tonk man. I love the fact, though, that at the end he tries to get everyone back in his side. Come on, folks. Am I right? And then someone was like, that was not appropriate.
How he kept trying to play as if he could play
the back of the guitar was completely gone. By the way, the guy who got hit in the face required 40 hilarious stitches. Uh-oh, there's a thing.
Okay, incoming!
I don't know what it is this time.
Everybody get down! What is that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm not even sure.
It's a burrito!
A burrito! Burrito! You know, I can only summon it. I can't control it, but thank God for the portal.
It's so big!
You're not going to eat that, are you?
Take a bite. Will you take a bite?
Hepatitis. Suck it.
Just throw it at somebody instead.
Catch.
Yay!
Burrito toss taken.
Smells like onions. And number 2 today is a cat on the internet.
What? How did they make that
They didn't
happen?
think it could be done, but it has been done. In a rare display of restraint, it's not a lolcat, just so you know.
But instead it is Hugo, the cat of 1,000 faces. Thrill at this consummate performance feline as she entertains with delights with spot-on impressions from figures from popular culture.
This video has almost 400,000 hits in a single day on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do something in between masturbating with your own tears. You know, I'm beginning to think that it is biologically impossible for someone with a webcam or digital camera to not add things to cats.
That's okay.
Oh, we're getting a thing.
What is
the
it?
portal.
What's going on now? Okay, something's happening.
That's some sort of a...
It's a pool toy.
Yeah, wow.
No, come on. You can't just cheer at everything. The portal's acting a little weird. I don't
Actually, cheer at everything. It's helping the bit. You know, finally coming in at number 1 today is something special. It's a kid. It's a group. It's a movement. It's the No Cussing Club.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
A 14-year-old boy in South Pasadena started the club to encourage his peers to stop using that naughty, dirty language. Wow. That's right. After 1 month, the club had 50 members. And now, almost a year later, the city's mayor has declared this week No Cussing Week.
They're going to say almost a year later, it has 51 members. To spread the word, the club has created a YouTube video of all things.
I was sitting in the schoolyard, hanging with my crowd, when some kids came walking by, talking really foul. Every other word was burning at my ears, so I took a new stand, and I challenged all my peers. If you want to hang with us, I don't want to hear you cuss. If you want to hang with us, I don't want to hear you cuss. Don't cuss. Don't cuss. Blankety blade, bleepity bleep, I don't want to hear that speak. Bloopity bloop, yakety yak, stop your cuss and clean your act. Don't cuss. don't cuss. Let me restate it, keep it G-rated, don't cuss. Come on, everybody, don't cuss.
Okay. Well,
What's so wrong with cussing?
I don't know. If he doesn't cuss, then what do you think it is that he said when all the other kids beat him up daily, which, happened? Now, before, don't,
Gosh
he
darn
was
it.
asking for it. Before you head to your YouTube to add a written assault, don't, because the No Cussing Club has disabled comments.
That's true. Probably because they don't want people directing visitors to the video's original, less wholesome version.
I was in the schoolyard with my crowd, with some kids came walking by. Really foul. Every other word was at my ear, so I took a new stand and I on my peers. I don't wanna hear that. Clean your dome.
Don't cuss. That's right. That's right, No Cussing Club. Next time you're going to launch into some kind of puritanical tirade against dirty words, make sure your videos can't be easily doctored to make you look like hypocrites. I mean, come on.
Wait, we mean make sure you hide your dirty earlier version. We clearly didn't make that on our own.
We just don't have the money and resources.
We
Oh
don't-
my gosh,
What?
the portal is acting. It knows when you lie.
I'm not lying.
We've lied.
What's going on? Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
What? It's a donkey.
No. This is no mere donkey. This is the
It's a
Archmage of Ashes.
donkey.
Jojo the Wizard donkey.
It's a wizard donkey.
It's a wizard.
Take a laugh.
It's a wizard.
Take a laugh with a donkey. Come on, donkey.
You gonna do a little show with the wizard?
No, I'm not doing a little show
Well,
with the wizard.
boo.
You can see me and TJ for that. All right. Hi, donkey. I'm sorry. Hold- Did you really just scream that on air to me? To do a donkey show? Really?
Well, they screamed. I asked politely.
Well, then for you, I will.
Thank you.
Come by later. To get your daily viral fix and sign up for the Around the Net podcast, go to g4tv.com/ What's he doing back there? Around the Net.
Just having lunch. He's just having lunch. Don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring our new ATN After Hours segment with
That's my
exclusive
phone.
videos. Tonight we'll introduce you to super sexy Japanese model Ryo Natsume. Now right now it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Kaylee and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, Mizu unveils their new phone, and the knockoff police think it looks way too similar to another popular phone. Plus, the Air Force is buying up Sony PS3s, and we'll tell you why. And Speed Racer will be bigger than life on May 9th. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
Weird that she didn't reference the donkey.
Where do you get the hat?
From his dimension.
Oh, you scared the donkey. Did you see what you just did?
My hands are like lightning.
Still ahead, we look at some of the stupidest stunts a human being has ever attempted. He's about to do it right now. And great moments of the evolution. Up today, kids blow up their kitchen, a motorcyclist drives through hundreds of fluorescent bulbs, and a tree crushes a truck.
Mind your own business.
Plus, in the Loop one-on-one, we go in-depth with Will Leach to find out how his Deadspin blog has affected the world of sports. Then in Gadget, we review the Zoom H2 pocket recorder. That's perfect for sneaking into concerts to record your favorite band. Stay tuned.
You like boobies? You like boobies?
Video games are too violent. You need a good kick in the head. Adam vs. Adam starts in 60 seconds. Video games are becoming more and more violent. It's irresponsible and bad for gaming. Game designers need to rein in the gore. Slow down there, Jack Thompson Jr. There is no evidence that violent video games are harmful. In fact, some studies suggest that actually the simulated violence is therapeutic. Well, it's clearly done wonders for you. Games like Manhunt 2, which is nothing more than torture porn, use violence in place of innovative plot, characters, or gameplay. Regardless of its harmful effects, it's just lazy, and it makes the whole industry look bad. But in many instances, the violent gameplay is itself innovative. Well, blood and guts are a poor substitute for true drama and excitement. It's like a movie that flashes boobs at you and calls it a romance. But I like boobs. You are a boob. I'm Adam Sessler, and this guy is an idiot.
Geneticists insist that we're slowly losing our pinky fingers.
Some of you are rushing the job. Today's great moments in de-evolution feature a cornucopia of hazards, including the most efficient natural predator of pinky fingers, the M80. For your edification, our first clip comes from somewhere that has palm trees and dumbasses.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's from Florida.
We're not saying that. I gotta say, do you want to go first?
That's clearly Florida, is all I was going to say.
Maybe a little panhandle. But all I'm saying is that if you watch the whole video, you see how long it takes for anyone standing around before they do anything. They're just looking at each other like, you want to get some waffles? Like, they don't even...
We even edited it down for time, and still it took a while for them to get there.
It took forever.
Yeah.
All right, so the time is upon us to bestow this clip with a rating. So how many gun-toting grannies are we doling out to this web gem?
Well, you know, it's pretty brilliant. I hate to go so high so quick, but I'm going to say 4.
4?
That was pretty stupid.
That's a pretty high rating.
That's not a truck, pull down a tree.
Yeah, a palm tree.
Pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to the next clip. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but fluorescent light tubes are treated as hazardous materials when taken to the landfill because they have a very high concentration of mercury contained within them.
That's right. Now, of course, you could G-cycle them, but riding a motorcycle through a pile of them is so much quicker. Number 1.
Well, I don't know why there's even a trophy. I don't think anyone else has done this. It wasn't a competition. But my thing is, everyone was saying how horrible it is. The guy had a helmet and gear on, and he survived. What's the big deal?
It was a competition to make his father love him, and I think it worked.
But what's the problem? He survived. He's okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm too crazy about that one, although I'm sure he lost 90% of his lung tissue when all those materials got into his body.
All right, Chris. So how many gun-toting grannies does this guy get for this enlightened idea?
I wasn't that impressed by it. I'm only going to give him 1.
Yeah.
I think he only gets 1.
Well, he survived.
He survived.
You don't want to get a lot.
If we could see some aftermath, maybe an MRI or something that proved that he's ruined himself forever, then that would have been a higher rating. But
he died 30 minutes after that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, then I would have upped my rating if I had known that. Yeah, if that was in the video. Yeah.
And finally, every party ends up in the kitchen, including today's de-evolution bash.
That's right. Kitchens are notoriously dangerous places. Why, you can be burned, you can be cut, but these guys have invented a new way to be both burned and cut at the same time. Enjoy.
I know. Firework. Benning. Benning.
Why didn't that last guy take his hand off? Why did he keep it there so long?
But they had to bleep him. He probably could have taken a page from the No Cussing Club.
Yeah,
listen,
probably.
don't swear when you're blowing your own hand off.
That was amazing.
Olivia, now it's been an honor and a pleasure serving alongside you in this mission to expose the dumbest people on Earth. And it is with great humility that I ask you, how many gun-toting grannies does this genius get?
Fill the screen.
What?
Fill the screen.
Fill it up.
Fill the screen. Fill the screen. There it is.
That's 20.
What'd you do it for?
20.
Yeah. Amazing.
Multiplication.
I think these clips prove that the evolution community is really a 2-lane road.
Some of us will continue to advance. The rest of you can keep trying to blow your junk off. Junk? I think you know what I'm talking about. Today's news, I don't think you got what I was talking about. Junk! His junk? Yes, thank you, Jerry. Today's news, you're too late. I'm done with you. Today's news doesn't have a kitchen cabinet blowing up, but I still recommend watching. It's all the news you need to know.
Intended here in Hollywood.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
Alright guys, let's get to it. The Meizu Mini 1 has caused quite a stir at CeBIT 2008 over in Germany because it's a dead ringer for the iPhone. The sample on display was the same shape, had the same icon screen, and even though it runs a Windows OS, the major similarities to the phone were enough for the police to shut down the Meizu booth for piracy reasons. The Hanover police also confiscated all the equipment and literature associated with the apparent knockoff. Oh, and by the way, in real Apple news, Steve Jobs declared that the Adobe Flash Player isn't good enough for the iPhone. Jobs said it's fine for laptops but would run too slow on the phone. The Air Force has purchased 300 PlayStation 3s, but not just to play Call of Duty 4. A spokesperson for the Air Force says they need the cell processors for assessment and that the Sony PS3 is the only brand on the market that has the specific cell processor characteristics needed for their test at a reasonable cost. We hope for the sake of the force that the Game & Tags Fireboy, Maverick, or Danger Zone 08 aren't already taken. I love these troops. Alright, YouTube has a new champion. The top slot belonged to Evolution of Dance with over 77 million views until yesterday when it was ousted from the top spot. The new record holder with over 89 million views is a fan-made music video for a song by the Brazilian band CSS called, you're not going to believe this, Music Is My Hot, Hot Sex. Some people are questioning the legitimacy of this view account, claiming that numbers have been artificially inflated and that you can tell by comparing it to social activities such as ratings and user comments. Nice song. Alright, it looks like alternative reality games are finally hitting the mainstream. The latest org to launch has clues in the puzzle trail that point to sponsorship by McDonald's and the International Olympics Committee. Last weekend, a handful of dedicated gamers around the world received mysterious packages containing clues that led to findthelostring.com. At last report, players have been working as a community to help 6 characters with amnesia figure out their identities and discover why they have Find the Lost Ring tattooed on their arms in Esperanto. Alright guys, you better look alive because Speed Racer's powerful Mach 5 will make its way to IMAX theaters on May 9th. Warner Brothers announced that the film, based on the hit anime series by Tetsuo Yoshida and written and directed by the Wachowski brothers, will be digitally remastered for the IMAX experience. The studio promises that experiencing the film on IMAX will be the next best thing to sitting in the driver's seat, and we're holding them to that statement. And finally, on Monday, we told you about the cutting-edge Creative Commons release of the 9 Inch Nails record, Ghost 1 through 4, and today some of the numbers are in. The band made at least $750,000 in just 2 days. That total already exceeds what a traditional CD release would net and is only based on the sale of the $300 Ultra Deluxe package. There were only 2,500 available of this exclusive offer, and all of them sold out. Good for them. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Keep iPod fed with all the news you need to know by downloading our Daily Feed podcast, one of iTunes' best podcasts of 2007. Thanks for that, guys. Get it now at g4tv.com/podcast. I'm Layla Cayley, and you've just been fed.
This is how I like to stand.
Okay, I'll do it too.
Still ahead in the loop, we'll be talking with Will Leach about his sports blog, Deadspin, and hear his thoughts on what's wrong with Crash Sports today.
And on today's Ninja Challenge, Zach runs 2 more ninjas at Camp Pendleton obstacle course. 1 will be eliminated. In Japan, eliminated ninjas actually walk into the ocean and drown themselves, but I don't think that happens today. Maybe find out in a bit.
The feed is brought to you by Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. Fusion Power, the world's most comfortable shave.
If you guys could pick one celebrity, not including either of you, who would you want to be president?
Okay.
I don't know if I fall within the realms of celebrity definition. Who would you pick?
Well, I don't want any celebrities to be, I don't think our president should be a celebrity. I think that they should be walking the red carpet or having their, children walk the red carpet. If I was going to pick a celebrity, I would pick the character that Harrison Ford played in Air Force One.
Oh, that he actually played a president, so that would mean that he would be president.
I don't want Harrison Ford to be a president. I want him to pretend to be our president and act a character.
Just pretend.
I want the staff who wrote that movie to write everything for him.
I want number 5 from the Short Circuit series. For score and or whatever he would do, but I think that would be really rad.
Good.
So President Robot is my guess.
Yes, and Harrison Ford is mine. Time now for Heat 2 of our second American Ninja Challenge.
Impressive. Call or click today.
Beauty, grace,
style. The Women of Ninja Warrior, Saturday at 8, only on G4. You've come a long way, baby.
It's a great, big, funky world out there. And G4 has scoured it to find the most unusual, most outrageous, and most messed up foreign television. And we're bringing it home to you with duty-free TV, weeknights at 8:30, only on G4.
When the cats away the my electronics and start cheese cycling. Yeah, now you are a guest today, so please, I'd like to do something. I don't normally like to do this and give away the power.
I don't know what to do. What do you mean?
Can you introduce Epic Fail?
You're going to let me do this?
Yeah.
This is a very proud moment. My mom said this was going to happen today. This is the part of the show where we highlight the worst of the internet for ironic comedy's sake, of course. Today, we have a punked Transformers knockoff.
Yep. Now look, somebody spent a lot of time on animation but had a really bad script. We all love Transformers, but not the guy who wrote this fan sketch.
I'm sad.
Welcome to Decepticons. I'm your host, Starscream. Our first prank takes place at a gas station.
Oh, whoa!
Guess what, homeboy? You've just been Decepticon.
Decent idea, not decent execution.
Yeah. I have to sit through one of these every day.
I'm so sorry.
We got some time, so let's hear from you guys in the army of monitor heads with our video viewer mail.
Here's Pete.
Do you guys think that YouTube Live is going to be a popular new feature for the YouTube website?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, YouTube Live is a new channel on the popular video site where live broadcasts will be shown. It's like Stickcam. We do Stickcam. It's just obviously YouTube has tons of viewers.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, do you think people are going to be? I mean, it's basically. We don't really know the format. You know, do you have to?
I don't know how they're going to police that. First of all,
Well,
because people are going to be. They got in trouble.
Yeah.
People are going to be throwing boobs and wieners all over that business.
And then if it's YouTube Live, are they going to be? Are they going to go? Okay, now this week Chris gets on, but we know who you are. Are they going to?
Is there a submission process?
Is it like the real world?
I don't know.
Do
It
they
just seems like just trying to cram everyone on the internet at once into one channel. I don't know how that's going to work.
It's basically Stickcam, but then they put it on YouTube. So
I know,
we'll
but
see.
you know, if anything, YouTube certainly revolutionized the user interface with online video. So maybe they have some secret weapon software that
like
we don't.
Boobware.
A boobware that will automatically make your boobs bigger and more attractive when you decide to put them on camera.
I don't want mine bigger. I like them their size.
I'm making eye contact with you because it'd be really awkward if I were looking down right now.
Okay, thank you.
My eyes are up here, Olivia.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, Apple is holding a town hall meeting, and we will have all the breaking iPhone developments.
I hope there are some breaking iPhone developments.
There
I've heard
might
some
be.
stuff about this SDK business. Plus, the Ninja Challenge continues as Levi and Mark battle each other on the obstacle course. 2 go in, 1 survives.
Then on Friday, tough guy Jason Statham talks to us about his new movie, The Bank Job. But before we go, let's check in with X-Play to see what's coming up next.
Thanks, guys. On today's show, we let loose the dogs of war as we preview Battlefield Bad Company and Battlefield Heroes.
And we also have a brutally honest review for Dynasty Warriors 6. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys. Now you go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more. Something's coming from the portal!
Hey, we're paying for this donkey. We might as well have him on the camera. Don't forget to watch Kevin's favorite band ever, Coheed and Cambria, on Jimmy Kimmel tonight on ABC. Good night. We're going to send you back to your dimension, buddy.
We got a donkey and we used him.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Donkey cam.
See you guys